I'm Robert.
I'm Ron.
Paul.
And we're three idiots eating
Pizza!
All right, here we are, three idiots eating pizza. And today we're back in Los Gatos, California for Oak and Rye Pizza. And I would tell you some things about Oak and Rye, but I know nothing about them. And there's nothing online about them. How long have they been here? About 5 years?
Yeah, they've been here 5 or 6 years.
Yeah, longer than that.
Maybe a little longer.
Maybe 10 years.
I went here when I lived up there.
The only thing I know
'cause
about
Paul
them,
lived right up the street.
Right there, yeah.
one time I was up at Lake Tahoe and we were at Kirkwood, and the woman that was working at Kirkwood told me that her sister and her husband, her sister's husband, owned this place. So that's about all I know about Oak and Rye.
Wow, okay, so that's interesting. At least we
Yeah.
know something. So it's a family owned.
Family
All
owned,
right,
yes.
that's good. It is independent. There's only one of them, I believe. All right, so we're in downtown Los Gatos, right next to, you can kind of see it, what used to be, Paul?
CB Hannigan's.
CB Hannigan.
CB Hannigan. So, this place has its own culture, been here forever, but
It's a favorite
long
Robert
gone.
Steve.
it is for lease. So if you want to start a new business, maybe a sandwich place, right here.
Maybe we'll put the Astro Lounge in here. What do
Maybe
you
we'll
think?
put the three idiots eating right there, or the Astro
Really?
Lounge, yeah, something like that. Anyway, let's go. Let's go check out Oak and Rye.
All right, today we're going to start with the cheese pizza from Oak and Rye, and this was $20. Let's give it a shot.
All right, Paul's running around the park to see what the name of the park is.
There's a plaque right on the table here. What does that say?
Oh, it says, in loving memory of Patrick H. Maroney. He died in 2010, a friend who will long be remembered from his many friends and neighbors.
Thank you for allowing us to sit at your table.
He was born in 1926.
Okay,
So as far as I'm concerned, it's called the Patrick H. Marone Park.
there we go.
Look at that. Look at that. No hardly any flop. And look how thin that is.
Yep.
That's what I'm talking about. And see, they burned it a little bit. They should have burned it more. They could cook it a little longer, and it's zero flop. There we go, Oak and Rye. Let's check it.
Now, we did venture out to a park, and I think it's a little unfair because the pizza does get cold. You know, some of the reviews is just right out of the oven, and we go in.
It took 1 second.
But it's a close park. Believe it or not, I mean, I know you're not going to believe this, but Paul used to live right down the street.
Okay. 4 bites, everyone knows the rules.
Wow, look at that thing's gone in 1
You always
second.
say everyone knows the rules. I don't know what the rules are anymore. You keep
One
changing
bite.
them.
Wow,
What do you think of that cheese?
that's great. Real thin crust, but the crust comes through real nice. Little crisp. The cheese, they could probably put more cheese on. There's not a whole lot of cheese there. All right, so I'm tasting the blend of cheese and sauce, but it's a perfect blend. 5 bites, everybody knows the rules.
Demolished.
That's a good pizza. I'm done. Let's go. Solid Oak and Rye. I mean, it's a great spot. Real small pizza for 20 bucks, but it's Los Gatos.
Right.
The rent's high.
Yep.
All right. I'm really liking this pizza a lot. It's not in the 9s, though. Upper 8.5, 8.6.
Great.
Here we are in beautiful Los Gatos, which I always love because Los Gatos is the closest valley town there is to the beach. And it is not Marone Park. This is Buchanan Park in lovely Los Gatos.
Buchanan Park.
Which too, I used to live literally right there, literally around the corner. Anyways, let's try Oak and Rye.
All right, you take a
Cheese
bite, and we're just
pizza.
going to span this park a little bit just so I can show you beautiful California. California gets bashed. There's a new book coming out by Steve Hilton called Califailure.
What?
And if you don't know who Steve Hilton is, he's on Fox News with the bald head. He's British. And guess a fact about Steve Hilton.
I don't know who
He lives in California, in Atherton.
This is a delicious pizza. Ron's right. Everything's perfect. Nice thin crust. It's a real like New York style. And I like that it's a little bit burnt.
Yep.
I like that. I'm going to rate this high. I'm going to give this a 9.2.
9.2. That's good.
All right, let's go. Let's check it out. Yeah, it is a Nice looking pizza anyway.
Yeah, and also today, Robert's sporting his Wrigley Field shirt from Chicago. He visited Chicago, and did you tour Wrigley Field?
Not this time, although we were right outside of Wrigley Field. That Pequod's pizza that I was raving about.
Yes.
Pretty close, right down the street from Wrigley Field.
I have to give credit to Opus Clips, who gives us clips. It's a software program, and Robert said the Pequod pizza place in Chicago. Opus Clips picked that up and spelled it right.
Oh, really?
I don't know. Maybe it's
They don't
famous.
spell a lot right.
There's a dig. All right, come
That's
on.
really good.
What do you think? You almost done with yours too.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just me.
Flavors are all great. I wish it had more cheese on it, but flavors are great. I did talk to the owner and told her, hey, I think I met your sister up in Tahoe. She said she actually worked at a place called The Ridge, which is a place we went to. Her name's Blair. So
Wait, The Ridge is a pizza place?
No, it's she was a planner. She was an event planner.
Gotcha. Okay.
And she worked at a place called The Ridge. So
All right.
it's a resort.
Now, what do you think about as far as score?
I think the score is going to be a high 8.8.
8.8.
Very good.
That's good.
Is he like?
Okay. Next pizza is called the Scotty Too Hottie. She said this is their most popular pizza, which isn't the reason why we got it. We got it because we used to have a tour manager named Scotty Roccolotti.
Scotty Halter, yeah.
Scotty
Hottie, that's why we got
Roccolotti.
it. Yeah, absolutely.
And it was very similar. So anyway, this has it's supposed to have hot honey on it. We'll see. We had a pizza with honey on it before that we didn't love, but it was a sweet honey. So let's see if we like the hot better. This pizza was $30.
All right. Scotty is Too Hottie. This one's got more flop because it's got more stuff on it. But again, and it's got burnt marks, so that's good. The pastrami looks good. Let's check it.
You should just eat the whole piece in one bite.
Yeah. You could. What are you trying to say, Paul?
I mean,
Wow.
I could do.
You know, we've had pizzas that kind of have spice on it. This one has spice. This is a really good spicy honey. Wow. Now I know why this is a popular. The flavor explosion is amazing. Again, no cheese. I mean, this one has no cheese. And I think for adults that's okay, but if you bring your kids to a pizza place, they gotta have cheese. It's all about the cheese, right?
Yeah, but if you look at the clientele there,
not really-
It's not for
it's an adult place.
it's an adult place.
It ain't shaky.
Yeah.
But it is pizza.
That's true.
But they do have a bar. I really like that. I mean, I usually like the cheese better, but I love the spice on this. I'm just gonna give it 1 up on my last score, 8.7.
Try the Scotty Too Hottie pizza from Oak and Rye.
And this has pepperoni, no other meats, right?
That's what it looks like. Yeah, it has maybe a little sprinkling of basil on there.
Gotcha. Yeah, instead of just calling it a boring, hey, here's our pepperoni, they give it a name.
Well, once again, I don't like honey on pizza. I don't know why would anyone would do that. It is kind of spicy. You know what it tastes like? It tastes like a Fritos corn chip. I'm gonna go a little bit lower. I'm gonna go 8.5.
So you rate Frito corn chips?
No,
pretty
wait.
high.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna rate this 7.8.
Okay, there you go.
I don't like.
Go ahead.
All right, I like spicy and I like honey, so I'm anticipating liking this. And mine has more cheese than yours did, Ron. If you want to
Yeah,
look
I
in
see
there, you can
that.
see I
Wow, there's the cheese.
Mine is
got- yeah, there's a cheese.
So they
on
just put
mine.
out cheese on certain parts of the
So,
pizza.
let's
All right,
give it a
I
shot.
got you. I gotta pick better next time. Like Mr. Hand says. What does he say? Pick a good one.
Get a good one.
No, first of all, that's not pepperoni.
It's not. Is it salami?
It's not traditional salami. It's like one of the other Italian meats, but it's not pepperoni.
Okay.
It has a good spice, right? Nice heat from that honey. I don't taste any sweetness from the honey, so I like it. I think it's got a really good.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I don't really taste honey. I just taste
Taste some spice from it.
spice.
I mean, it's a good spice.
Flavorful spice.
Yeah, very good. I do like it. I'm gonna go one higher than the cheese, 8.9.
Wow,
Yeah.
8.9, right up against 9.
All right, we did our review for Oak and Rye Pizza. What a great place. We
Very
liked
good.
it.
Yeah, I like
That's
that
different.
pizza. Yep.
And it's decked out in there of cool classic LPs, and they're framed. And we were trying to see if we can get the Smash Mouth Astro Lounge in there, but I think we have to actually buy that for them and go deliver it to them, and then maybe they'll put it up.
I think so too.
But I think it belongs there.
I think it does. Yeah, great spot in Los Gatos. I mean, the pizza was really good. You know, again, I think if you live in Los Gatos, that's an easy walk down to get a great pizza, right? I mean, you
down
lived in
easy.
Los Gatos, Paul.
I
Did you walk down there
I
and
did
get
walk
pizza?
down there and get pizza.
See?
I got there quicker.
There you
And
go.
But
cocktails
I
at
also
night.
think it's a destination spot too. I mean, that's a really good pizza. It's a solid spot. Great people in there, and it's family owned. So,
We like
It's
it.
right there on North Santa Cruz. Yeah. So
but as far as the score for Oak and Rye, what are you thinking?
we are going to go 8.8.
8.8 is solid. Dave Portnoy, when you come out to the Bay Area, or if you ever come out to the San Francisco Bay Area, come out to Los Gatos and you visit Oak and Rye. You'll like it. 3 idiots.